My dad lied. Okay, yeah, that's a bit dramatic, but not entirely wrong. What he lied about was an allergy, a cat allergy. If you're new here, great, me too. I'm Alice, and welcome to. I don't remember how old I was, maybe 7 or 6. And yes, I did say that backwards on purpose. At the beautiful age of wanting a pet to fulfill a boredom of a phoneless day, I asked my dad for a kitten. Seeing as this was the 2000s and cats were the new cute. But his response was something a little unexpected. A flat out no. Not unexpected because we were like that kid from Willy Wonka.
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket!
After asking a few more times, he suddenly stated that he couldn't because he was allergic. I was sad, but at that point, it wasn't something that I would question. And I believed this for years. I remember even playing at a friend's house and being so worried about my dad because their huge cat was sitting in the living room where the adults were talking. Okay, maybe I didn't understand how serious or unserious allergies could be, but I assumed my dad had the most severe version of it. According to my mom, he'd fake cough whenever cats were nearby, just to scare me and my sisters. It was only about high school when he told us that he wasn't actually allergic to cats. It's no understatement to say that I was angry. I could have had a pet cat, or at least the choice between a cat and a dog. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. But somehow that lack of interaction turned into a lifelong fear of felines. When I asked him why he kept up this deliberate lie, his answer at first was simple. He didn't like cats. He talked about fur on the furniture, or how they smelled nasty all the time, or how stray cats would use our sandbox as a litter box. But a few weeks later, we finally got the truth. My dad was in the military, a soldier in a time of active border wars, and as he likes to say to this day, survival of the fittest. The camp was quiet. Everyone was fast asleep, getting what little sleep they didn't have to walk through. Here's what I mean by that. Interesting fact, if you didn't know already. Soldiers didn't always have time to sleep. So they tie their backpacks together using rope and go into a trance kind of sleep. Basically controlled sleepwalking with your buddy as your alarm clock in case there's danger. But this night, they had a chance to sleep in actual beds. For my dad, though, this didn't last very long. My dad was woken up by a friend in the middle of the night, frantically mumbling. He was terrified, mumbling about a demon watching him from around the corner. This was nothing new to him, though. Frantic soldiers with very real panic attacks. So, reluctantly, he went to check on this demon. But when he checked, there was a black cat sitting there. Knowing that night fueled my dad's hatred for cats all these years, it cleared a few things up. And it changed my view on them too. Up until recently, I could never pet a cat comfortably. The image of them in my head was always just too mighty or too scary. Where I grew up with goofy dogs who can be roughed up, cats just felt like some kind of poisonous snake or fragile pottery. But I'm still a very happy dog person. And my dad is very happy that I'm a very happy dog person. But that's all for now. Hop on over to the like and shoot me a comment if you like the story. If you're interested in hearing a story about my mom as a night nurse, let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching!